My mother told me recently that words kill. She was addressing her concerns with what she witnessed happening with our class reunion planning this year for our 30th reunion. Those words resonated with me. She asked me why I was getting involved in other classmates' heated exchanges, and now I want to share with you why. I watched my friend Christine Kopinski-Aim get attacked in front of her peers on the Appleton West Class of 93 reunion page. She spoke up and she spoke out, and now she is banned from the group who refers to her concerns as drama. And now the trolling has escalated. My friend and I are now socially isolated by the group. In May, shortly after graduating college from the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater, as an honors researcher and journalism major, I started assembling resources to write a 30-year reunion reflection submission to the press. I went into this project with no prejudice, no bias, just simply a chronological story starting from May all the way until the reunion, which was on August 26th. Now the story has developed into a newsletter, speaking up about reunion bullying, supporting the Speak Out organization as a community engagement awareness campaign. I need your help to spread the word. As a journalist, my independent study and capstone professor taught me how to profile corruption and to stand firm when demanding leaders provide transparency. My professor is an advocate for transparency with record keeping. It's what drove him as a journalist. After studying both communication law and business law, I now understand, as a good business owner and freelance journalist, I value the well-being of each of my classmates, regardless of their status at a class reunion. As a freelance investigative journalist, speaking up and speaking out is my profession. I do so with criticism, and I invite it. I invite all to look at bullying with skepticism, to make sure that when a bullying accusation is brought forward, that the claims warrant immediate action, and that those who are contacted take immediate action. I did so by providing the screenshots to back my claims and substantiate them. The words used by my classmates are deplorable, and have asked Appleton Schools Superintendent Greg Harches to disband their group on the ground the group cultivates digital hostility. Bullycide is my main concern. The group is exclusively dedicating to covering up what happened between Kopinski-Aim and Winbean by deleting both her posts and mine that declared Chad Van Dalik as our president and that the class wanted to restore the reunions to order. As a concerned classmate, I'm bringing the matter before you, prepared as an expose that I call an ad hoc ad. The words that these people have published in that group call her out as being gross, calling me out as being gross, which is considered a microaggression, something that I understood and found during my research. So when the topic of bullycide comes to mind, the first person I think of is the attack by Neil Winbean. He has attacked other classmates in the past who now have turned a 180 and are now calling the concerns of Kopinski-Aim as drama. Well, back in 2018, they weren't saying that. They were coming to me asking me to say something to him, and so now in 2023, I did. You see, the Winbean issue has been an ongoing issue since the publication of this page, and the page creator, Jennifer Cole, has done nothing to stop it. The admins, Corey Collins-Marinan and Jetta Cadlick, sat back and said, we can't police this page. We're busy with our own careers. Well, when you launch a page as a business owner, you have to have moderation. You just can't let it run laissez-faire, especially when it comes to bullying. We asked Jenna Cadlick to approach Winbean's digital hostility. Instead, she just laughed at us, which is why we inducted her into the newsletter's Hall of Dishonor, because when the concerns were brought forward to her as a class leader, she didn't do anything about it. She was awoke, she was aware, and she did nothing. And so now we have to go to the press to try to get this problem resolved. She ignored me and laughed at Christy while sharing her concerns that Winbean's behavior could pose the liability of suicide, and we ask you to support our newsletter efforts. I learned in college that digital hostility develops bullycide. Bullying leads to suicide. Instead of assisting me promptly in deleting Winbean, she handed her admin role over to him, and now, with our newly formed newsletter, we have built a section strictly devoted to those who dishonor classmates, like what I've witnessed with my friend Christy. The words shared in this video was the reaction by the Appleton West Class of '93 reunion page founder, her friends, and those who defend what Winbean did, who I thought were my friends and realized they were two-faced, so I've unfriended them. I no longer have any contact with them. I do not see value in referring to any of this by what Charity Reckler referred to as banter, who is an art faculty in the state of Arizona. So for the Speak Up and Speak Out campaign to really take hold, the leaders in our class who are teachers and faculty in other schools should never attack somebody or dismiss them and say this is playful teasing, which is what the word banter refers to. I find that very offensive. I find disenfranchising offensive, which is what is happening to my friend Christy. The campaign is about spreading these blogs of this newsletter to help save lives. Words kill, blogs save lives. I learned this in my Intro to Mass Communication course when I launched the first group called Outpost 422, where I was sending blogs to Afghanistan with the troop Adopt a Platoon to help these troops stay in the game and not commit suicide. Because at the time, prior to the pandemic, veteran suicide and suicide while in service was a major issue. Now bullycide is the issue. We are taking action by placing self-defense strategies in the minds of those seeking help to prevent bullycide. The malice committed by Cadillac Cole Reckler, classmate Carrie Volger Halverson, who spoke up after the reunion calling what was happening over the course of these months as drama. Winbean, who called people out as Debbie Downer and douchebags and drama starters, lighting the fuse for all this to begin, are all aiding and abetting the potential bullycide. I will not stand for that, nor will my friend Christy. I'm asking you, please join our social media mission on the Appleton West Class of '93 Bully-Free Reunion page to start up a new reunion. Support the efforts of the Wisconsin Department of Public Instruction and Department of Justice by spreading the word about the Speak Up, Speak Out services for reporting bullying and taking a stance against bullycide. Please help us spread the word. You can do so by sharing the videos and blogs. I'm asking that we stand united. We must stand united by taking a stance against bullying online. As the head of my family and the president of the Sacred Warrior Fellowship Incorporated, who is sponsoring this as the fiscal sponsor, I'm asking you please to support our Facebook page. Again, the Sacred Warrior Fellowship Incorporated. We are building interactive e-newsletters for nonprofit organizations and corporations to address the bullycide issue, to address the issues of a war-torn society hell-bent to ruin itself, and to do this stuff in class reunions, in the community, and in the education system. Please share these blogs and help us expose the groupthink happening with the Appleton West Class of '93 reunion page hostage takers. Those who speak up get beat down. The group appointed themselves have asked Appleton schools to look into their organized treasury, listed as a tax-exempt status, who did not provide minutes or treasury reports or monthly membership meetings, so therefore it was dissolved after 3 months of its organization. They did so without the permission, and when my friend Christy spoke up, they preyed upon her and attacked her and kicked her out of the group. As a journalist, I cannot let this happen. And I need all of you and all of your help to bring this forward.